Could the golden magne of BTS have faced such an emotional ordeal? The truth may leave you speechless. The life of global superstar Jungkook, beloved as the youngest member of the world-renowned BTS, has always been under the spotlight. His every move garners attention, and fans eagerly follow his journey through music, artistry, and even his daily life. But what if we told you that his recent experience at a military training camp took an unexpectedly emotional turn? Fans worldwide were stunned when whispers emerged of Jungkook spending a significant amount of time alone during his training. The revelation raised countless questions. What led to this isolation? Did something go wrong? Could it be a personal choice? Or was there something deeper beneath the surface? As the truth unfolded, it became evident that this wasn't a voluntary decision. It was the result of a heartbreaking misunderstanding. Military service in South Korea is a rite of passage, even for celebrities. While fans understand that their idols must fulfill this national duty, the thought of Jungkook navigating a rigorous training schedule and military life evokes both pride and worry. Initially, reports painted a picture of camaraderie and teamwork, with Jungkook reportedly adjusting well to camp life. However, rumors began to swirl when trainees spoke of an odd incident involving him. Why was he often seen alone during breaks? And why did he miss group activities that other trainees seemed to enjoy? The real story, pieced together from several sources, is as surprising as it is touching. During an introductory briefing session, Jungkook's understanding of a key directive was lost in translation, quite literally. His focus on following orders perfectly led him to misinterpret an instruction that inadvertently distanced him from his peers. Here's what reportedly happened. At the start of the camp, instructors gave specific instructions regarding group dynamics and personal discipline. Jungkook, known for his diligence and perfectionism, took these instructions to heart. However, due to the rapid pace of the training orientation and some linguistic nuances in military jargon, he misunderstood an order about maintaining a specific training zone. Believing that he was required to isolate himself from the group for certain tasks, Jungkook unwittingly separated himself during key moments. From dining arrangements to team-building exercises, his solitary behavior raised eyebrows among both fellow recruits and camp officials. While some trainees initially interpreted his actions as a desire for privacy, others began to question whether he was deliberately keeping his distance. Was he struggling with the transition to military life? Or was there an underlying tension causing him to withdraw? The emotional impact of this misunderstanding was profound. For Jungkook, known for his warmth and love for companionship, the isolation felt like an unspoken punishment. Friends and fans who know his personality could hardly imagine him choosing to be alone in such an environment. "I thought I was following the rules," Jungkook reportedly confessed to a fellow recruit after the situation was clarified. His voice, tinged with vulnerability, revealed just how deeply the experience affected him. Imagine being in an environment designed for unity and camaraderie, yet feeling like an outsider due to a simple misunderstanding. Jungkook's isolation didn't go unnoticed by his peers, some of whom later admitted they were unsure how to approach him. The misunderstanding came to light during a routine feedback session, where trainees were encouraged to voice any concerns or confusion about their experiences. It was here that a camp officer realized the source of Jungkook's solitary behavior. "Everyone was shocked when we pieced it together," a fellow trainee shared anonymously. "He wasn't avoiding us. He thought he was doing the right thing all along." The revelation sparked an immediate change. Once the misunderstanding was cleared up, his peers rallied around him, ensuring he felt welcomed and included. The camaraderie he had been unknowingly missing blossomed almost overnight, and Jungkook's smile reportedly returned with a newfound brightness. This story is a poignant reminder of Jungkook's character. Despite his global fame, his dedication to doing his best and adhering to expectations remains unwavering. It also highlights the challenges that even the most beloved celebrities face when navigating unfamiliar situations. Fans have expressed an outpouring of love and support since the story emerged, with many taking to social media to share their thoughts. "Jungkook's humility and perseverance are what make him so special," one fan wrote on Twitter. "Even in tough situations, he keeps trying to do his best." Another commented, "It's heartbreaking to think of him feeling so alone, but it shows how human he is. We love him even more for it." Since the incident, Jungkook has reportedly formed strong bonds with his fellow recruits. Pictures and anecdotes shared by those close to the training program depict him laughing, sharing meals, and thriving in the group setting. The story of Jungkook's initial isolation is more than just a tale of miscommunication. It's a testament to his resilience and the power of understanding. It's also a reminder to his fans, and perhaps to himself, that even in moments of confusion or struggle, there's always a path back to connection and warmth. As Jungkook continues his military service, Army around the globe eagerly awaits updates, knowing that their beloved golden magne is navigating this chapter of his life with grace and determination. This emotional ordeal only adds to the depth of his journey, making him even more relatable to those who look up to him. In the end, the story begs a simple but profound question: how often do misunderstandings shape our perceptions of others? For Jungkook, the answer is a powerful one, turning an emotional struggle into an opportunity for growth and unity. It's easy to forget that even the brightest stars in the world are vulnerable to the same challenges and misunderstandings that affect ordinary people. In Jungkook's case, his dedication to the task at hand became a double-edged sword. While his focus was admirable, it also led to an unintended consequence, one that brought him to a place of emotional isolation that fans and the world were unaware of. Despite his celebrity status and the unwavering support of millions, Jungkook found himself caught in the depths of a personal misunderstanding, something so small yet so significant that it threatened to overshadow his experience at the camp. It's a humbling realization that even someone like Jungkook is susceptible to moments of doubt, confusion, and loneliness, even in an environment designed for growth and strength. But as the days passed and the fog of misunderstanding cleared, Jungkook began to experience a shift that many believe has deeply affected his outlook on his military service and even his approach to life. His journey from isolation to connection has sparked discussions among his fans, with some even speculating that this incident may change how he views his relationships with others, including his fellow BTS members and, of course, ARMY. It's not just Jungkook who has been impacted by this incident. The camp itself, a place meant to instill discipline and unity, became the backdrop for a personal transformation that might surprise even the most loyal fans. Those who were there when the misunderstanding was cleared shared how much of an emotional turnaround occurred in the group dynamic once they realized what had happened. "We thought he was avoiding us," one trainee explained. "But once we understood the situation, it felt like everything changed." Jungkook became the glue that brought everyone together. His presence seemed to fill the room with warmth and laughter,